All right, let's look at how the market reacted for 8 different players from last night's 2 preseason games. We want to look at some of their recently sold items, see how much they've gone up, what they're doing. Let's dig in. First player I want to look at is Bailey Zappy with the New England Patriots, throwing a very nice pass to Taekwon Thornton. Bailey Zappy going 12 for 14, 79 yards, a long pass of 27 yards, 2 sacks, overall a 90.2 rating. Definitely locked and loaded as the Patriots backup. You can see there's an Adidas patch booklet, number 4 out of 5, sold for best offer accepted. All right, so we popped over to 130 point, found out that sold for 145. So, I mean, all in all, he's trading like a backup. But I'll tell you, if Bailey Zappy ever gets starting time with the New England Patriots during the regular season, he's going to create some buzz. He's going to create some fanfare, and the prices are going to go up. I mean, he's trading like a backup. I mean, yeah, there's some transactions because he did play pretty decent, like a green scope out of 75 Prism, PSA 9, another best offer accepted. So people aren't necessarily paying full price, but they're ready to make offers on decent rookie autos for around that $100 to $200 range, depending on the scarcity and the condition of the card. Or you could look at something more mid-tier like a Mosaic autograph. It does have the RC Shield PSA 9, $70. Buy it now, full price paid there. And yeah, those are going to sell for full price around that $50 to $70 range for those mid-tier rookie autos. But the nicer ones are going to go for that $100 to $200 range. And that is trading like a backup quarterback. Still has potential to go up if he gets that starting time in the regular season. And then, of course, Taekwon Thornton made the play of the game late in the first quarter with a well-timed leap to snatch the ball out of the air down the left sideline when Jalen Petrie closed in on him, picking up 27 yards. That was Bailey Zappy's big throw of the game. Taekwon Thornton also trading like a sleeper skill position player like this Contenders rookie ticket auto, PSA 10 pop 2, $100, best offer accepted. Wow, someone got a great deal on that with the best offer being accepted at $50. So sometimes it is important to go check a 130 point and check that best offer accepted. $50 on that. So like I said, guys, he is trading like a sleeper skill position player. Still, we do see he has this chemistry with Bailey Zappy, which is great. If he can continue to make plays like that in the regular season and Bailey Zappy can start and lead the team to wins, now we're talking about some serious increases. But all the volume, all these items at this price point has to be cleared out. Like, for example, an out of 75 select rookie auto, a card that for the high end of his draft class is going to go for $50 to $100. You can see how cheap he still is compared to those guys. He's close to the bottom of his draft class when it comes to comparable cards and sold prices. But it's good to see an uptick in sold volume just from the one play, just from the small preseason week 1 performance. A lot of people don't even maybe watch preseason. And then on the other side, CJ Stroud didn't look ready at all. He took a big sack, a loss of 15 yards from Daniel Ukele. He also threw an interception to Jalen Mills on the second play of the game. And you can see because of that, there were literally no buy it now solds for CJ Stroud. You have that combined with the fact that his prices were similar to Bryce Young and Anthony Richardson. So his prices are close to the peak for his draft class. And with a poor performance and start to his NFL career in preseason last night, you can see that no additional volume has been driven. Whereas there has been volume driven for Bailey Zappy and Taekwon Thornton so far. You can see a couple auctions that closed last night, like this color wheel. Yeah, that's a case hit from the select draft picks. So people are on that went for 135. I would say that is much lower than what that could have gone for had he played much better. And then this Sparks, which is gold, numbered out of 10, closed for $80 last night as well. So a couple auctions that clearly went under market value compared to what they could have gone had his opening drive went a little different. You did have Tank Dell Nathaniel, it's important to remember his name is Nathaniel Dell. So when you're looking him up, look up Nathaniel Dell first and foremost. You can put in Tank between Nathaniel and Dell. eBay's algorithm should still pull up the results for you. We could definitely see an uptick as well in his items. They're very limited. So, you are seeing Leaf Pro Set stuff sell for $20, and that's just the limitations of, like, that's what you're going to see whenever there's very little product out for a player. So you're not going to see this obviously for Taekwon Thornton. Those Leaf cards are just going to be a couple dollars. All these other sets are out. But look at Tank Dell and the Bowman U First Autos selling last night for around $20. That's very solid, very solid. And that just goes back to the limited supply. So remember that when you are looking to buy Tank Dells, if you can get these type of cards for that $10 to $20 range, like you're getting those pro uniform mid-tier rookie autos for Taekwon Thornton at $10 to $20 range, then it's a good buy. Like, it's a good price point because of how limited the supply is. You just don't want to be stuck holding these from an investment flipping standpoint towards the end of the season, like going into the holidays. Like, you want to flip those here within the next month, 2 months max. Guy I'm really interested in after watching a few of his plays from last night is Will Anderson on the Texans. He looked like he's going to be a problem for opposing offenses. I think this guy could have a fantastic rookie season and just put up, if he puts up double-digit sacks in his first season, plus maybe he snags like an interception or a couple strip sacks, fumbles. I mean, this could be fantastic. And so buying his cards at that same range where I'm finding the Tank Dells, like a skill position player, is fantastic because he's actually an elite defensive player. He's an elite player in his positional category, and you can go and look at the other elite edge rushers in the league. Their cards will get pretty expensive. Now, just important to keep in mind, once again, Will Anderson's going to have probably 4,000 or 5,000 different rookie cards with his elite draft capital and college resume status. So these are, once again, quick flip cards. Love this one. Like, that cracked ice, super popular, short print parallel, $15. I mean, it was an auction ended last night. Like, take advantage of definitely being able to flip this guy. Now, let's fast forward to the Minnesota Vikings Seattle Seahawks game. Ty Chandler ran hard to kick off the game with 5 carries for 27 yards to go along with 2 receptions for 12 yards. He finished the first half with 41 rushing yards and 29 receiving yards, touching the ball on seemingly every snap for Minnesota. He was decisive and frequently made sharp cuts upfield in a hurry, and his overall stat line did not reflect his effectiveness after turning would-be losses into small gains and would-be small gains into bigger gains. Chandler could carve out a role behind Alexander Mattison as the Vikings pivot to a committee approach in the backfield. Very good start to Ty Chandler, and so this is good. Like, I talked about Dwayne McBride yesterday before the games, but I had been talking about Ty Chandler. You guys have seen me showcase him in mail days. I've got some good Ty Chandler cards. So what's the sold volume doing? I could tell you he's still buyable at pre-breakout prices, because look at this gold disco rookie auto here for $100 that did not sell, has 11 watchers. This card would have sold had the performance been big enough. Like, if that was week 1 of the regular season and he had a full game, that type of efficiency that he displayed yesterday, then yeah, that would sell. That card would have sold at $100. So that's what tells me, like, it picked up 11 watchers, but it didn't sell. So he could be a guy that could be on the cusp of being a great flip. Like, look at some of the transactions. Like, you're going to see sleeper prices flying off for him. Rookie ticket autos around $10. It's at the floor. That optic that you saw that was serial numbered out of 175 at $5 free shipping, that's at the floor. He is a second-year player, so I would specifically focus on pro uniform product. I love the fact that all the stuff is out for him. The 2 optic rookie autos, 1 out of 75, 1 out of 99 for best offer accepted, down from 75. Man, that is a great sell, right? So clearly somebody is willing to put some money on the table for Ty Chandler, but at the same time, the prices are still very cheap. 130 point tells us that was a $40 best offer accepted. My word. So that's a fantastic deal for the buyer there. Fantastic deal for the buyer. So yeah, you're clearly seeing that increase in demand. Not by a crazy amount though. It looks like more of those were last night than they were this morning, and obviously there's still a lot of upside. But that's great, man. And then Jordan Addison is the rookie spotlight. He made the most impressive catch of the game on a play that was ruled incomplete, didn't show up in the box score. It was a toe drag on the sidelines. He clearly got 2 feet in bounds on that play. That was a really nice looking catch. And he also made a 22-yard reception on a deep route a series or two later. He could have run for more yards after the catch with a ball that hit him in stride. So with him being a rookie once again, look at that. Best offer accepted on a $49 rookie premier hollow. And I know for a fact these cards just a couple weeks ago for Jordan Addison were being sniped for that $10 to $15, $20 max type of range. So with Addison's first round talent and just how much the Vikings are going to throw the ball, people are going to start to get really hyped up. You can see though, yeah, that guy sold it for 40. I believe that's my man Taps right there, Taps dad. But you can see, look, and that's a good auction example because that was the Monday. That was DC Sports 87 or last weekend or whatever, DC Sports 87. So great auction there to look at. 30, 2150. So boom, yeah, nice increase. And that's why I say these cards are ultra premium for the rookie class, the guys that are in them. And then, yeah, don't sell yourself short, man. Somebody bought one this morning. If you find a new listing like that, son, yeah, jump on it, guys. Jump on it. You can see the immediate profit in the comps right there. Great snipe by somebody. Yeah, somebody bought a, XRC for 180. That was this morning. So, yeah, you can clearly see how the athletic ability, draft capital, team situation combine. People are going to get excited because you got to think, well, Justin Jefferson was almost one of the highest double coverage rates in the league last year. It's going to help Jordan Addison get open a lot. So Jordan Addison could put up double-digit touchdowns and have a pretty big year, man. Kirk Cousins easily feed multiple very good fantasy relevant weapons. Then on the other side, Jackson Smith-Njigba hauled in 3 catches for 25 yards in the first half with a nice grab for 15 yards as he outran several defenders when he got the ball, illustrating the top end elusiveness that made him the first wideout selected in this year's draft. Gotta give some love to JSN. Yeah, he's gonna be awesome. And what I found was interesting was this Chronicles draft picks, college uniform rated rookie hollow here for $15. That's a solid transaction because those cards for like Will Anderson are $5 or less, potentially down to dollar bin cards. So definitely showing a lot of love for the college uniform rated rookie JSN there. Keep that in mind. If you can find those for $1 to $5, those are clearly $15 to $20 flips. You can see a lot of interesting more base cards selling for JSN. A lot of solid transactions. JSN green out of 5. Okay, it's out of 5. $78. So yeah, it's ultra rare rookie for college uniform select draft picks, but still has the RC Shield. Expect those to be in that $50 to $70 range. Clearly, they're doing pretty solid right now. Once again, though, remember these are. You want to flip these within the next 1 to 2 month time frame. If you're lucky enough to find a JSN Premier Hollow, you have just, made out big time because of how rare they are, how hard they are to find, man. His last one sold for $80. So, big time sells there. And that's, that's the wild variance in these cards because they're so premium. Look, July 24th, 31, 34, 80. So there's your upside. There's where you want to snipe them at around that $30 price point. I think 25, 30, you still got upside in that card. If they pop up, you can get them. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed this little takeaways video. We'll be back later with a bunch of mail. All right. Peace.